Hey y'all, welcome back to Keep Living Podcast, Season 1, Episode 7. I am your host, Myrlene. If you're new here, welcome. This episode is a POV episode where I will be sharing my point of view based on the questions that were submitted to be answered on this platform. This will be considered as part 1. I had 23 questions submitted, y'all. 23. Thank you to all who submitted questions, and thank you to all who sent encouraging notes, sending you some love. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, out of the 23 questions, I only picked four because your girl ain't trying to be recording all night. So, I decided to split them up and keep the episode short and sweet. So, more to come. These questions are in no particular order. I just ordered them based on what I wanted to answer first. So, my goal for this episode is to inspire and provide guidance. No matter what your journey is, you got this, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Keep going. You got it. And before I start, no, it is not too late to submit your POV questions. Please feel free to inbox me either on Instagram or TikTok, or just leave a comment down below. Just a short disclaimer, because we got to have disclaimers. Please note that these are my personal views and thoughts on these questions, which means I won't be doing nothing other than keeping it real and raw. So find somebody else to be mad at, child, because I ain't holding back. Okay? Now that we got that out the way, let's get this show started. And before we get started, y'all, look at my hoodie. Okay? Yeah, just keep in mind, soon to come. Bon Dieu, c'est la vie. To all my Creole speaking folks and French speaking folks, you know what this means. Okay, good God is life. Okay, so bon Dieu c'est la vie. Keep a lookout for this merch to come. Okay, so new merch dropping soon. All right, so let's get this show started. All right, so question number 1. Do you expect people to support you and why? All right, so no. Short answer, no. I used to believe that was automatically a loyalty code and a given rule of I'm riding for you and supporting you no matter what. Today, that is not the case at all. Okay. I have lowered my expectations for human beings. Safest things to do nowadays. Okay. That's the safest thing. I'm so thankful for those who support me regardless. Family, friends, strangers. I see you and I hope you see me supporting you as well. Okay, all love. Now, social media will have you in a frenzy, okay? If you're expecting family members and friends to support you, just don't. Just don't. Just don't. I no longer place expectations on people and expect them to support how I support, period. Okay, so trust me, it used to be a whole different level of hurt when they share or repost content that's similar to yours. And it's like, it's not like they don't watch your stories either. So so they can't say they didn't see it or they didn't know, okay? But it may just be that your business or your content does not match what they stand for or want to repost, and some will just be hating at individuals, okay? And we're going to say that. Um and when I say hating individuals is, basically people who don't want to see you win, point blank, period. There's a whole lot of those out there, so don't be fooled, okay? The funniest scenario I can share is the ones that sells the story of not being into all that social media stuff, but be on a whole other platform, reposting, resharing, and doing everything that they told you that they don't do. Cha. Now that's funny, but anyways, moving on. I don't know. I don't know. I think my loyalty is just different, I guess. Everyone has their own free will. If they want to support you, they will. So listen to me carefully. The only support you really need is God, and that's it. Okay? Do not put expectation on people. The only support you need is God. So don't get caught up in the whole social media thing. Because I repost other people posts all the time, and I don't know them personally because it resonates with me and I felt like sharing. Okay. It's something that I can relate to. But you best believe if my family or friends are starting something new, a new business, a new journey, podcast, whatever it is, I will be sharing and supporting, reposting the heck out of that. Okay. And of course, it has to be appropriate, right? And it has to align with my beliefs. I'm not just going to be sharing anything. So let's just be real when it comes to that. And I might not share every post if it aligns with my belief and it's appropriate. I might not share every post, but I will definitely contribute regardless if it's just one time. At the end of the day, it's your social media and your choice, period. I personally don't care anymore. And I thank God for that because, it had me on a whole different level. Um, but, just focus on your journey, focus on the task at hand, focus on your goal, focus on what you were called to do. And because you got that idea for a reason and you're pushing it through for a reason. So, again, God has to be the center of it all. He is your only resource and he's going to be your number one support. Do not place expectations on people. Okay. So again, God will always, always provide the support you need. And I'll end with that. All right. Moving on to question number 2. Do you believe karma is real? Ooh, this is a good one. Uh, um, I believe you get what you put out. In other words, if you do good, good things shall return unto you. And if you do evil, bad things shall return unto you. It's that simple. Okay, so for example, you can't just be out here wishing bad on people or trying to hurt people either physically, mentally, spiritually, and not expect any consequences in return. Okay, it doesn't work like that. All right, people, rewind that if you have to. It doesn't work like that. Especially parents and those who will become parents in the future. What are we exposing our children to? Generational curses are real. Okay, generational curses are real. If the consequences of your actions do not affect you now, it will transfer to a child or multiple children or their children's children's. Do you get the gist? Okay, our actions can literally affect current generations and generations to come. We have to be mindful of that. It's not hard to just be a good person. We can't be out here playing God and determining people's fate because your feelings got hurt or you got angry. Like what? Like who does that? And let me know in the comments below if you would like me to give details on what I think the characteristics of a good person is. Okay? Because some genuinely may not know. Okay? Anyways, moving on. All right, so question number 3. Let's see. Uh, do you support people who don't support you? Yes, absolutely. Okay? All the time. Yes, I support people that don't support me. As I previously stated, I no longer place expectations on people. Nope, no longer. I will no longer expect someone to handle or respond the way I would. Okay, it's just totally not fair. Again, I believe that goes against free will and definitely unrealistic expectations, a true setup for disappointment. Okay, we're not doing that. Um, I I just don't take nothing personal anymore. I don't. And life is too short, and I'll end it at that. Life is too short. All right, moving on to the last question of the night. Question number 4. Is it truly possible to pick the right person to have kids with? Hmm. Wow. This is another good one. In most cases, no. And I'm going to tell you my view on that, on why I said no. Um, Only because people change throughout the years, especially if y'all dated during your teenage years and you're not mature yet. Um, so yeah, people definitely change as the years go by. Not everyone knows how to use the gift of discernment, especially if you're not mature enough. Um, and in my opinion, maturity does not have to have an age tied to it. Will there be signs? Absolutely. There will always be signs, but distractions will also be there as well. Okay. That keyword, distractions. All right. And another keyword, free will. Sometimes God will not intervene if there is a lesson to be learned. Okay. I believe our lessons build us to be better. It paves a way to make better choices in life. And let's be real, love sometimes can truly be blind, or should I say lust? Oops. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on this. I don't have to, go in depth with this because um maturity plays a role. Not maturing into being able to acknowledge discernment plays a role. So it's a lot tied into that. And I know this question probably stemmed to, repeated questions on blogs and people in the comments saying, oh, y'all need to pick who y'all have kids with and da 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 da. Let's not sound stupid. Okay? That in most cases it's not possible. All right? And sometimes it's just a journey that you need to go through. So everyone's journey and story is different, and it's done that way for a purpose. Okay? So let's be kind. Let's be realistic. Okay? Not all the time you can pick who you have kids with and their overall characteristics and what they're going to develop into, because people change. Love change. People hate you later on and love you now. So you just don't know. Okay. Um, I think that was all for tonight, guys. I told you I was going to keep it short and sweet. And as I stated, it's not too late to submit your POV questions. Please feel free to inbox me either on Instagram, TikTok, or just leave a comment down below. However, it works, okay? But I guess that's it. Thank you all for watching Keep Living Podcast. See you all next time. Bye.